watching. Yeah, it's about to go down. This song is lit. Wow.
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Two more Vulcans. Yeet.
Solidify!
Illusion shot!
Whoa.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Solidify!
Shine down!
Oh, Lord.
Illusion shattered! Teamwork is dreamwork!
This piece of shit is literally gonna stall Celadon.
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Gather!
I hate that boss.
Illusion shattered! Adventure time! Let's light it up!
Oh, Lord. Fudgicles. I literally had to do it 8 times. I mean, two more times. I'm gonna put this over here. Fudgicles. Yeah, 'cause I'm not gonna keep running here, brother. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yikes.
Adventure Team, assemble!
I just started playing Not checking chat or anything. Hey, Esther.
Or not.
I gotta do something real quick. Yeah, I 36 starred Abyss
Ow! Where did that come from?
yesterday live. I don't know if you've seen it, Esther, but I did. I did it. Okay.
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Good.
Oh,
I have to get the hell out of here. I got a lot to do today. So let's get this show on the road, brothers. Get away from me.
Solidify!
Adventure time! There is no escape!
Stabilize!
Illusion shattered!
Bye.
This is order!
Out of existence. Oh, I hit him with a good O. Oh. Wait. I hit him with a good old rock of death. Please, brother. Thank you.
Solidify!
Good. We're getting a good old brother right now. Man, this game is something else. Come on, John Wei.
Solidify!
There is no escape! Get it! Let it rip!
Stabilize!
Let's light it up!
It's my lucky day!
Go ahead! Shine down!
My blade!
Go away! Let's light it up!
Solidify!
Let's could have did that way faster, but you're still listening to Berries and Cream? I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means, brother. Man. I'm so glad I don't gotta deal with Spiral Abyss. Oh. Well, who's that song by? This is gonna suck. Oh, yikes. Oh, okay.
Adventure.
Holy shit.
Solidify!
There is no escape.
Order guide! Careless!
What the
Solidify.
fuck is happening? That's it.
Inazuma shines eternal.
What's electrocuting me, brothers? What the fudge?
Everybody stand up. No escape.
This is order! Stabilize!
Shine down. Let's light it up.
No!
Stabilize!
How is this not broken?
Torn to oblivion. I'll race you there.
Whoa. Flawless. That didn't take no damage at all, folks. Let me get these out of the way. This is easy. Easy peasy. Of course I run into the obstacle. I understand how that guy feels. When I cook something, I gotta make sure it's not just, oh, this tastes pretty good. No, I want it to taste like so good, the point to where someone would argue over like someone hogging it all. That's how you know it's really good. When it's worth an argument. The chicken crossed the road for that, huh? Please. Brother. Oh my God. That's lit. Good. Okay, I'll be back, folks. I gotta use the restroom. Okay, I'm back. You didn't even get your own joke. Sometimes those are the best jokes. Sometimes the best jokes are ones that make no sense and it makes people think. Getting people to think, that's a good thing. Most people are like on autopilot, you know what I mean? No, I want to be this fast.
Want me to come along?
There we go.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Shine down!
Wind strike.
Illusion shattered!
Damn, that guy was annoying to try and kill.
I follow the wind.
Come on, Kazuha, please. Let's get this show on the road.
Solidify!
Shine down!
Into the wind.
Now you shall perish!
Can't run from death.
There is no escape!
The wind knows me.
Order guide you.
Let's light it up! Let's light. Why do they never
These guys could take a lot of hits, man. Knock, knock. Who's there?
Illusion
wind strike.
This chick can't hold.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Inazuma shines eternal!
I wasn't playing around with that thing, Abyss Mage. That fool thought I was playing, but I'm not. No way. I want to get that fight over with. See the trees flickering?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Illusion shadow!
Follow the wind.
This is pretty cringe.
Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Into the wind.
On to oblivion!
Order guide you.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
That was easy. That was easy. Da 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 da. Okay, before I do anything, I need to go back to my spot to fight that boss again. Here we go.
Leave it to me!
Got it.
Shine down!
Do it.
Got it.
Illusion shattered! There is no escape!
Solidify!
Everybody stand! Inazuma shines eternal! Let's light it up!
Wow, it's literally giving me 2 non-stop. It's like, me give you 3? No way. Oh man, this is like some story stuff.
Team assemble!
Here we go. Go over there. Nuh-uh.
Adventure time!
Did that Adepti really just cross into this place? Holy smokes! That put the biggest smile on my face.
Adventure time!
Why, you want me to go in this? Oh man.
Illusion shattered!
Are you serious?
I will have order. Stabilize.
Oh man. What the hell?
There is no escape.
You're a very interesting person,
Solidify.
Emperor.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Pawn to oblivion. Shine down.
What the fuck was that? My butterfly. Got his shit up.
Solidify.
Go in. There is no escape.
What is going on? You serious?
This is order.
I hate when I'm running and then there's a super open space and somehow I still manage to climb up something even though I have like 9 trillion things. No, I'm okay with that, Natsu. I'm already a dolphin and I don't need help. I literally just stream just for fun. Like, I'm not trying to blow up like some big streamer. And then me doing a 10 poll does not guarantee that you help me get subs. It could be a scam. So I don't know why that would be suggested in the first place. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of you for that, because I don't know if you're sincere or not, but that is extremely disrespectful to trick people into doing 10 polls and then you don't come through on your end. Yikes. Yes, I'm prepared. What are you doing, Barbara? What the fuck?
Illusion shattered!
No.
Shine down!
Brother. I can't fucking see shit. Oh my god, dude. Okay, that's it. Those things want to interfere.
Behold, the princess endeavored.
Oh, it's scams. I don't know how long I had to stand on that shit for it to work. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna fly this time. Dirtbag.
There is no by royal decree!
Cheating ass. We just got this, brother. No. You gotta get the outline of this entire place. Electricals. No. What are you doing? Oh my god. Brother, stop doing that. crazy. The amount of scammers that come around. Now that I can focus.
Want me to come along?
Do a 10 pull for me and I'll get you 900 followers. And it's like, hell nah. Number one, you never know how someone is. They could bring the most like horrible trolly people in all of existence to your channel. So that's not even like a good thing. You know what I mean, folks? Never beg anyone for help. Because when you start begging and pleading and asking, that's when things get stupid.
Illusion shattered!
And that is like so horrible too. Oh, hi Rug. How are you? Okay, so I don't see anything up here,
Time to go.
which is good. Like I guess. I'm gonna keep running up here because that's how we do it. Oh, what, did you get bad luck in Genshin or something? Are you talking about like in real life? I haven't seen these flowers in so long.
Time to go.
Wow. This is super cringe. I haven't found anything. Oh man. I'm sorry you're going through a lot. You want to know one thing I recently learned, cause like my life was getting pretty crappy too. Oh, I don't know what to say to that, but I will tell you one thing. There's something I believe in. 1 second. I'm getting like swarmed. I believe in this thing called the law of opposites. And that might, you might be like, here's something else, Esther. Okay, this is what the law of opposites is, Rug. Basically, how to explain this? There's an opposite to everything. It's the law of polarities as well. So let's just say that, for example, you start dating someone, right? And then it's really exciting, and then the opposite has to happen. Then it starts getting boring and things die down, but then the opposite happens again. And then you end up having an exciting relationship with them again. Or you could look at it like COVID, for example. Everyone had freedom to walk around, right? And then COVID hit, and then everyone was trapped in their house. Okay, and then the opposite's happening again now. People are starting to have more freedom again. So life is balanced. So how you're saying you're going through extreme bad stuff, the opposite is going to happen and you're going to be going through really good things. That's how life works. You know what I mean? For example, look at Genshin. Look at Genshin Impact. Everyone was happy with Genshin. Like, people would complain about content and stuff, right? But they were still happy. Okay, and then Mihoyo was nice to them, and then the opposite happened. Mihoyo was like, "Hey, screw the fan base," and then everyone got mad at them, right? And then now the opposite's going to happen again. It's going to go back to good. So life is balanced, just like a slinky. So basically, what I'm telling you, Rug, is that you might think life sucks right now, and you might be right. It might really suck. But the opposite will happen, and it will be equally as powerful. Hey, well, you look at it this way. It's not about, this is the thing, it's not about knowing when things are going to get better. It's about, like, this is the thing, if you want to win in an unwinnable situation, if you want to win in an unwinnable situation where, like, life sucks or whatever, you just continue to grow as a person. You see, because this is the thing, we go through life learning about, like, you go through life just, everything's possible, right? Like, when you're a kid, anything's possible in your eyes. And then as you get older, you're taught all these limitations and stuff, and, oh, this is what you don't have. This is what you lack. Oh, you know, you need this, you need that. But when you was a kid, anything was possible. You see, and this is the thing, this is the law of opposites. You went from a kid, anything's possible, to believing in limitations. So your imbalance is probably you needing to go back to finding your inner child and you believing anything's possible. There's unlimited potential. You could do, like, anything you put your mind to. You need to revert back to that, and that's going to give you balance. But when you have too much of something, it literally destroys your life. Like me, I would always joke around, and then I got too serious, right? And then I got to turn the volume down. And then I became too serious in life. And then what happened was I got stuck being serious, and then I started thinking too much in everything instead of just figuring out how to make myself laugh on command whenever I want, like how I used to. And literally, once I reverted back to how I used to be, that's when life got better. You can't be too much of something. Like how you're not happy, you got to find the reverse of that. Like, for example, what makes me happy is saying stuff that makes no sense and getting on people's nerves. And I don't mean like toxic trolling or anything, I mean like just doing funny stuff. You know what I mean? Like things that just instantly make me laugh are just random and annoying things. So maybe you have to master learning how to laugh in unwinnable situations and when life just sucks. You have to learn how to master laughter. And I don't mean like watching a comedy. I don't mean, what is it? I don't mean like listening to music or drinking or doing anything. I mean 100% you're locked in a room by yourself and learning how to make yourself laugh by yourself without anything or anyone. If you learn how to do that, I guarantee you, you're going to be a lot happier in life. And the funny thing is I learned how to do that as a kid. So if I could do that as a kid, then anyone could do it. You know what I mean? And let me tell you, growing up sucked. At least for me. Man. I was always bullied and stuff. and picked on and you name it.
Solidify.
One with nature.
I mean, I was literally on this streamer's channel. I was on this streamer's channel, and this streamer, like, was asking how to play fighting games, right? And then I was just saying how I play, and literally I was getting ridiculed for trying to help. When the streamer asked for help. Like, in front of all these people, did it bother me? Absolutely not. You wanna know why? Because I stuck to my truth. I know what I know. And I know what I do in fighting games works. Yeah, this is the thing. One thing I want to tell you is this. Like me, I grew up getting bullied all the time. Like, I didn't have friends from when I was a kid all the way to high school. I was always bullied, always outcasted. Literally, like, 12 years of my life. Like, and I was a military brat, so, and that's when your parent or your parents are in the military and you always move, so I always lost all my friends. I always lost everything. I always had to start over in life, right? So, the one thing I want to tell you is this. The law of opposites is basically, you know how people talk about karma? That's basically the law of opposites. Someone does something horrible to you, right? And then the opposite, and then they get away with it. Okay, and then the opposite's going to happen to them now. They're not going to get away with it, and they're going to suffer the consequences. You see what I mean? The law of opposites, it literally provides spoilers for your life. You could literally know what's going to happen down the road in your life just because the law of opposites. So, your health could suck, and then guess what? The opposite's going to happen. Your health is going to get good. Wherever there's an abundance of, the opposite has to happen. And then the best way to deal with life when it does the law of opposites is to prepare yourself for when the bad is going to happen. So yeah, right now life might suck, but it will most definitely get better. And that's not cliche either. That's just the law of opposites telling you it must happen. You get what I'm saying? So you should never want to, like, just die or whatever. You should always want to live, because guess what? At the end of the day, the opposite's going to happen, and then you're going to get to see how good life gets. You know what I mean? Because life does suck sometimes, let me tell you. But man... But yeah, I literally, and then you want to know what? It got worse when I was giving that person advice, because it's telling me, like, just from trying to give advice in a fighting game, I got called an anti-vaxxer, and that's someone's personal choice if they want to do that or not. I'm not saying, oh, that's a bad thing. I'm saying, hey, if that's someone's choice, that's their choice. You know what I mean? But I got called all the names in the book, and an entire chat joined in to bully me, right? And then this guy wanted to fight me in the game just so he could defend his streamer, you know what I mean? His streamer's honor. Well, me and that guy fought, and I haven't played, like, not even joking, I haven't played in like 5, 6 years in that fighting game. And that guy beat me more times than I beat him, but this is the thing. Every single fight was close, and I haven't played in like 5 or 6 years. And on top of that, this guy is ranked 50,000th in the world out of millions of players. So you get what I'm saying? Like, if what I was saying doesn't work, how come I push that guy to his limit every fight? And then that guy was teabagging and all this, and I was still nice. You see, because one thing, I don't know what you're going through, but I want to tell you this. How someone treats you Well, I seen your I see your like my chat, it filters things sometimes, but I could see what you said. But one thing I want to tell you is this: when you, I mean, some people might think like revenge is good, but me, I don't do revenge. And you want to know why? Because when I get revenge, that's telling someone that, hey, you're important enough to spend my time on you, or you're important enough to invest. Like I'm putting value in you and what you did. You see, because it doesn't matter what someone tells you or what, I mean, it matters what someone does to you to an extent. But you're the person that gives everything value. You get what I'm saying? So if, let's just say someone slaps food out your hands, you don't have to take it as, oh, I just got disrespected. You could take it as that person, you could take that as assault, and then you could sue them for money. Instead of beating them up or whatever, you could like find a way to sue them and make money. You could literally make money off of people that have um, bad behavior. You know what I mean? Like, for example, there's this one guy, right? He was working at his job, and then these people were racist towards him. Well, what happened is they kept on harassing him, and then he got fired and all this. But guess what? Instead of beating them up or getting mad or getting depressed, he went around, found a lawyer, and made like $50,000. Just like that. Easy clap money. Life's about ingenuity. You have to, you're gonna get thrown in situations, and life wants to see how much ingenuity you have if you could turn it around in your favor. So yeah, and think about it this way: with your life,
Follow the wind.
this stuff that you've been going through, right? Throughout your entire life, like this is what everyone does, and I literally mean everyone. When you go through life, there's always these big events and these big things that we look at like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening, and this is crazy, right? But we do that through our entire life, and then look how far we got still. Look how far you are in life. You know what I mean? So there's, throughout your whole life, there's always going to be big things that happen. But at the same time, you're always going to come out of it. Okay, it's over there, so I gotta do this long ass cliffhanger, freaking climbing. But yeah, like, I mean, for example, people came in here, right? Like a couple times, and people's like, hey, nobody watches you. And then I thought to myself, okay, that's more peace that I'm gonna have. Peace of mind instead of dealing with trolls. And I was like, and then I showed them like all my characters in the game, and I was like, does your words affect what I have in this game? And they literally realized that what they said affects me in no way. Literally. And then this other guy kept coming to my stream and like downvoting it to harass me. Did I let that get to me? No. Like, if you look at the like and dislike button, I flipped it around what that guy did, and I learned how to disable that stuff so no one could see if it's liked or disliked. Whenever you have a problem, it's up to your ingenuity to come up with a solution. Never accept, if you want to live a bad life, I'm going to tell you how to live a bad life. Accept what life throws at you and don't solve the problem. And I don't mean like solve the problem in like a negative way. I mean, whenever you problem solve, it needs to be in a way that uplifts you, like it puts more money in your pockets, it makes you happier or whatever. It's always helping you move up in life. You know what I mean? But if you problem solve and it's like it gets you nowhere and it just leaves you toxic and negative, you're not really winning in life. So yeah, I highly encourage you to practice ingenuity. Learn how to counter everything. Like, do you know about Marvel? Like Marvel Comics? Like, because if you do, there's a character called Doctor Doom, right? He looks like just a boring, like just a regular boring villain. Let me see. You said there was like a comment coming. Oh, okay. Well, there's this villain called Doctor Doom, right? He looks like he's boring and stuff. He just has that metal suit on, blah blah blah, right? This guy literally fought almost all the Avengers and the Fantastic Four and beat every single one of them up. Like, you could even search it on YouTube. Doctor Doom literally fought both of them at the same time and beat them. He had an answer for every one of them. He didn't even get mad. He didn't even let them ruin his mood. He literally had an answer for everything. Maybe you're supposed to be that person, you know what I mean? When life hits you, it's literally telling you, hey, you gotta learn how to counter this. And then you're gonna get to the point to where you just counter everything that hits you. And you're literally gonna be unbeatable. Problems make you greater. When you're comfortable, when you're comfortable, that's when you should be worried in life. You wanna know why? Because that's when the bad shit starts happening. That's when you get blindsided by stuff. You're not prepared. You're on edge. Hey, you wanna know what? That's a good thing you said you don't know who you are. Because now it's time to find out who you are. This is why the problems are happening. Life is telling you, hey, you live long enough to the point that now you have to master who you are and know who you are.
Time to go.
That's literally the best thing in life that you could be going through right now, is figuring out who you are as a person. Because let me tell you, man, if you've seen the stuff that happened to me in life, I bet you would be saying, I don't even know how Heyo, I don't even know how this guy's alive. How he's not dead or all this other stuff, how he just didn't give up on life. I could guarantee you would say that. You would say, this is impossible. He should have got destroyed. And literally, it took me, when I finally woke up in life, it took me maybe 7 years to figure out who I am. And I kept trying to rush. I kept trying to just counter things, and I was good at countering stuff. But I kept on trying to heal fast. And the faster I kept going, the more, oversights I had. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you're rushing to cook turkey, and then you're not checking the internal temperature, right? And then everyone eats the turkey and gets sick. That's kind of like how my decisions were. So yeah, with you, that's the best thing you could have ever said. When you said you don't know who you are. Now it's time to find out who you are. And this is the thing. You gotta revert back to being a kid, right? Revert back to anything's possible. You could literally be a Doctor Doom in real life. You could literally be unbeatable and no one could outthink you. You could literally be one of the most powerful people that someone could ever encounter, right? But you have to do the work. And you want to know what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to leave it at this as the last thing I'm going to say about this before you make any decisions, like big decisions in life. There's this guy I watched that played Streets of Rage. His name is Anthopants. He was talking about, this person said this, hey, you should just give up and do something else. And he was like this. He's like, no. And he was like, well, you complain a lot. And then he said this, hey, you want to know what? He said, I'm not gonna stop trying to do this until I win. And he was like this because he's like this. People have this misconception with failure. It was like because failure feels bad and people don't enjoy the process, that failure is just a bad thing. He's like, no, it's not. He was like, since the beginning of man, think of all the people that tried to make a bridge. How many times do you think those bridges collapsed, people died, and those bridges failed? It literally took us all the way until now to learn how to build bridges. Like, perfectly, or almost perfect. Some of them still collapse. But the point is, failure and all the people that failed in life paved the way to perfection of the bridge. So what I'm telling you is this. I don't know what you're going through in life. You could want something really bad and you could keep getting screwed out of it, right? You could, like, things just don't work out and then it just keeps getting worse and worse for you. That's literally life trying to perfect you. And this is the thing too. Life pushed you to the edge of having to find yourself. You see, because you're not supposed to keep who you are throughout life. You're not supposed to keep who you are. You're constantly supposed to build yourself up and get destroyed, and then you build yourself up and then you get destroyed, and then you build yourself up. And this is the thing. This is with relationships. This is with finances. This could be marriage. This could be with, like, kids. This could be with your career. This could be with you, like, just being bullied or whatever it is. You literally, every single aspect of what it means to live, you're going to have to go through it, right? And literally, your ingenuity is what gets you through it. And then, the more you go through, the more powerful you become. So, and I want to just drive that point. The more you go through, the more powerful you become as a person. The more answers you have. So guess what? When someone tries to break your heart, you already have the answer for that. You're just going to just make more money and enjoy your life, right? And then people would just gravitate to you. You'll have that answer. Instead of begging and pleading someone, or when it comes to careers, if you have a boss you don't like, right? Your boss is just getting you mad. Okay. You go for a degree, and then you get a higher paying job, and you work with, you have to put in less effort. And then you just solved your financial problems. Like, literally, your life hinges on what you see first. So if the first you see is a problem, and you see, oh, there's no way to beat this, then you're going to lose. You're absolutely going to lose. But if the first thing you think of and what you see is, hey, I could solve this problem. I just got to think about it for maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month. I could solve this problem. And then you solve it. The first thing you see literally depends how easy or hard your life is going to be for the rest of your life. And I had to learn that shit the hard way. Like, the stuff I'm telling you, I had to suffer. This is the thing. Like how you said, you don't even know who you are, right? And you said you just want your life to be good. Like, if you're trying to drive a car, can you learn how to drive the car by not learning how, like, by not reading and not using your arms and learning how to walk and use your legs and your feet and your eyes? And in safety, there's no way you could drive without learning how to do those things, right? Okay, well, life is saying this, hey, this is the next chapter in your life, and everything you know isn't going to work anymore. You can't drive a car anymore, now you have to drive a tank to get to where you need to go. Life is literally telling you, okay, you're not going to be comfortable anymore, you're going to have to level up as a person. You want your life to get good, then you have to accept. You have to accept that everything you know, you're going to have to start from scratch again. You see? Because there's this one saying I tell people. How's it go? Okay. When a hurricane comes, right? When there's a hurricane, what's the first things that get destroyed? Homes, right? Homes and trees. Okay, why does a home and a tree and all this, the cars, why do they get destroyed, right? Because there's something. Because there's something and they're solid, it's set in stone, it's set in its way, it's easier for the storm to destroy it. Now think about it this way. Let's use ingenuity for a second, right? How do you beat a hurricane? Okay. One way is to become like water. To just go with the flow. And to just learn how to move with life or go with the flow. And then another way is this. Trees get destroyed, houses, cars, you name it. Okay, but think of a single blade of grass. Like you see this stuff in the game right now, that grass. A hurricane can blow as hard as it wants. It could have 50 tornadoes and it can't even scratch the grass piece. It couldn't even destroy it. Why? Because it's not solid. It's formless. No matter what you throw at a blade of grass, it could go with the flow. Even if it's a fire and it burns all the grass, right? Guess what? There's still seeds underneath the soil. And then when it rains again, the grass is going to regrow. Literally, grass is unbeatable. With hurricanes, fires, you name it. You see, but people don't think about it that way. People think about, no, I'm safe in my house. No, I'm safe in my car. No, you're not. A hurricane will kill you super fast. But if you become formless, then you don't get destroyed when the big storms come. Okay. So, let's apply this to what you're talking about, with your life, right? You were something, right? You were something. You were happy. You were set in stone, and then the storm came in and destroyed you. So guess what? Now that you know better, it's time to become the blade of grass. Or it's time to become the leaf in the wind. It's time to become the water. It's time to be able to adapt into anything that gets thrown at you. Life is literally telling you, hey, it's time for us to become unbeatable. Life's telling you, hey, it's time to be Doctor Doom. You could fight the Avengers, you could fight the X-Men, you could fight the Fantastic Four all at once. It's time for you to be unbeatable. And this is the thing. You said you want your life to be good. Well, guess what? If you want your life to be good, then you're going to have to go through that. You can't say you want something and not go through the hard work. You know what I mean? You're going to have to go through the hard work. If you want something, you're going to have to reap what you sow. So, are you going to sow answers, or are you going to sow, like, just wanting life to just magically work, because it's not going to do that. Life, hey Escher, life will not magically work for you. Life wants you to prove that you want to be happy, that you deserve to be happy. You're going to have to prove that to life. And guess what? It's going to keep building you up and knocking you down. And there's no way out of that process. That is life. You can't get out of that. It's always going to be that way. So it's like I said, I highly encourage you to take on that challenge of life and become the best version of yourself. Like, you could even look at Stan Lee. That guy, Stan Lee, how he's associated with Marvel Comics. Oh, no problem, man. And this is the thing, too. One thing I want to tell you is this. All this stuff I'm telling you, I learned this by getting my soul ripped in half. Like, getting destroyed. People laughing at me. People not helping me. People just friends and family and like enemies, you name it, just watching me suffer and all this.
Solidify.
I literally suffered for these answers. And this is the thing, too. And there were people that came in my life and helped me learn this stuff, and guess what? Their lessons was expensive too. They suffered. They had a bad life. You want to be successful? Guess what? You just took on the hardest life to have. If you want to get nowhere in life, get comfortable. Be happy where you are. Be comfortable, and always and then work under people and let people control your life. Get comfortable. Like, be codependent on people if you want to ruin your life. That's the blueprint right there. And codependent means you need other people to be happy. Or you need this material to cope with what's going on. No. Never do that. Never cope. Never ever cope. Never find an out. Oh, you know what? I'll just run to like drinking, or I'll run to going to sports games. Never run to anything else. If you want to be successful and happy, you have to pay the price. Guess what? Nothing in life is free, right? Same as having a good life, you have to pay the price. Like me, I'm telling you right now, if you've seen the price I paid to learn the stuff I learned, jeez Louise. Like, literally. Not even joking. What? Let me give a good example. Okay. I'm just gonna say this. This is how impossible my life has been. Like, not comparing or anything, but I'm gonna just put it this way. Let's see how bad this is. I was literally, since birth, supposed to be born into wealth. I was supposed to be born rich, right? And somehow, some way, I don't get to use that wealth. It's literally like being surrounded by all this treasure and gold, and I'm a ghost, and I can't grab it. I can't touch it. Every rich person on this planet gets to use their money, right? And then people won't, like, they won't believe me either. They'll be like, nah, there's no way. Like, there's no way. There's no way that you can't use your own money and all this other stuff. Literally, I can't use my own wealth. That doesn't even make sense. That's impossible, right? That's what I was given. I was given something ridiculous. How can you not use your money that's right in front of you? It's impossible. It's like me in this game right now, jumping in this water, right? How can I not be in this? How can I not interact with this water? You know what I mean? This is me in real life. This is all the money, right? All the wealth. And then instead of me physically interacting with this water, I just jump straight through it, and I'm at the bottom of this like little pond, and it doesn't work. Like, it just breaks physics and all reality and everything, right? It makes absolutely no sense. And then on top of that, I would look crazy to everyone because they're like, no, there's physics. There's no way that that's true. It's your fault somehow that you don't have it, right? Because people don't have an answer to explain the impossible, they're gonna blame me instead.
Brings a smile to my face.
You see, so not only is the impossible happening to me, I can't explain it in a way that's believable, and then on top of that, people's always gonna blame me for it anyway. You see what I mean? It literally given a problem that is impossible to beat. You see, and this is the thing. You want to know what I learned? You want to know what I learned because I lived poor and struggled and all this other stuff? I learned what it meant to be poor. I learned what it meant to struggle.
Into the wind.
What the ordinary people go through every single day. I learned how to do all that stuff. I learned how to relate with them. I ate with these people, I sat with them, became friends, family, really close with these people, right? I learned how to do all this stuff. And then on top of that, it got worse for me. In my personal life, I got obliterated to the point to where I don't know if you know what an empath is, but they could feel other people's emotions, and they can absorb energies, right? Well, with me, I got that on top of everything. So now I could relate to people emotionally and energy-wise too. I could feel people's energy. I could feel if someone's toxic or evil, or just like a really bad person. I could literally feel their energy. Sometimes it almost makes me throw up if someone's really toxic, and I'm not even joking. That's no cap. So literally, I seen what it's like to live poor and to suffer and all this. On top of that, I was given the gift to feel what other people feel so I could know what they know. And the reason this happened to me, at first it didn't make sense, right? I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, why am I going through this? The reason I went through that is so I could learn how to, what is it? What's that word? All that happened to me is so I could help people in life. Literally. Instead of live my own life and get to just, you know what I mean? Just do my own thing, whatever. Life said, hey, you're gonna go through this stuff just to help other people. And it might not even help you in the end, and you might live a horrible life, but you're gonna be able to help people. That literally, I went through everything for everyone else. My whole life it revolves around helping other people. And it's like, and that's crazy, right? We live in a selfish world where people's like, hey, if you're a good person, you're gonna get stepped on. People's gonna just use you. People's gonna think you're lame and stupid and all this. Like, and then I'm treated that way too. I'm treated like crap and all this other stuff, just being a good guy, right? But you see, this is the path that I have. As crappy as that life might end up being, that's just the cards I was dealt. You know what I mean? But it's worth it though. It's worth it helping people. I don't regret it one bit. You know? Especially like if someone has kids or something, because I have a son. I want him to live in a world that's safe. Or that's better. You know what I mean? I don't want him to be in a world where it's just dark and then it's just evil all the time. I have to contribute to a better life. So me making my sacrifice is, it's going to cause a ripple effect of goodness in like a dark world. So yeah, what you're going through, go through it, practice ingenuity, never become fully committed to just being one way. Always adapt, be formless, like water, like how Bruce Lee says. Never be fully committed to something, because if you do, then you're going to get destroyed if it doesn't work out for you. And you know it's not going to work out eventually, because the law of opposites, right? Don't set yourself up to say, hey, this boat is always going to sail on the ocean. No, eventually it's going to break, or like it's going to need repairs, and then you can't use that boat no more.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Even relationships. You could be married, the happiest person ever, and then you're truly committed and all this other stuff, and then you get your heart ripped out. Don't put 100% into anything else besides adapting and ingenuity. That way you'll always have the answer for anything that hits you, and then you'll be like Dr. Doom, and then you'll just be soloing everything. That's literally me. Like, well, that's not me, like, I try to be like Dr. Doom. Like, a lot of people, they kind of look at me like Dr. Doom, too, how he just counters all kinds of bad stuff. It takes something really powerful to, like, just beat me into the ground. It really does. It takes some extreme BS, too. Like, stuff that doesn't logically make sense at all. Like how I said. I should have been born into wealth, and then it's like, I don't get to touch that money, but all these other people that stole from us, they get to use it. How crazy would that make anyone, right? You literally get to see these people laugh and say, haha, you're poor, and you know that you're not. They're living off of my stuff, right? And it's like the prince and the pauper. Our lives switched. I got the bad one, but this is the thing, I got the best life. Because you got to pick which one you want in life, Rug, or whoever's here. You got to pick which one you want. The law of opposites says this. Okay, in life, do you want your good life first, and then you have a crappy life in the end, or do you want the crappy life in the beginning, and then you want a good life in the end? Like, you get the first half of your life and second half, and that's it. Which one do you want first? Do you want the good life first and to reap the benefits and burn out? Or do you want the horrible life first, and then you have all the answers to counter everything? On top of that, you get the happiness in the end. And you get to relax for the rest of your life, being happy. I guarantee you the most smartest thing to do is to take the crappy life first. Look what you're getting. You're literally getting the crappy end of the stick first. And that is something to celebrate about. You literally should be celebrating. You should like go to a store and make you like brownies or something. Like, you get your brownie mix or a cake and celebrate. The worst is happening to me, and then the opposite's going to happen, and the good stuff's going to happen for the rest of my life once I master myself. You should be celebrating for real. Because I actually do that. I actually celebrate that I'm going through all this hell. And it doesn't make sense, right? It wouldn't make sense to most people. They're like, no, I want to feel good. Life doesn't matter unless you feel good, no. Life matters when you're learning. When you're getting more answers, so you could counter everything. Life sucks when you don't have the answers when you need them. Let me tell you. Yikes. And guess what? Those L's that you take in life, that's not something you should be ashamed of either. Someone's like, haha, you got screwed here, this happened to you. You should be celebrating you got those L's. Life is saying you're important enough to help grow now. You're literally being taught how to win. You hit that point in life. And guess what? You're not alone with how you feel either. A lot of people's gonna look at you like that. They look at themselves, or they go through that. Their life sucks. They get hit with the worst things ever, and guess what? Then the magic happens.
Brings a smile to my face.
Everyone goes through the same process, so you're not alone, man. You literally have a lot of people. And each person has different answers. You gotta watch out for the scammers, though, you know what I mean? The people that want to teach you for benefit. No. You help someone just because there needs to be more goodness in this world. Don't help someone for benefit like that.
Let's light it up.
Well, at least I try not to.
Illusion shattered.
And that's weird too. People think if you're not getting paid for something and you're helping them for free, then what you're teaching them has less value.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
And it's the exact opposite. Most people had to suffer for their answers. They had to revisit really painful stuff. Really, really painful memories have to be revisited to help people too. It requires sacrifice. But yes.
A fateful offer.
So today, if I was you, like, I don't know if you heard of self-dates or anything, but you take yourself out on a date and you treat yourself good. You eat your favorite thing, watch your favorite movie, you just chill. And you treat yourself good, because we're always trying to treat something or someone or something outside of us, or our circle, or in our circle. We're always trying to treat something good. Don't forget to treat yourself good. That's important. That is super important. Like me, I went on 2 self-dates. And I'm not talking about going to the store, movies, or anything. I literally just said, screw it. I'm gonna spend money and get me some food that I really want to be eating. And yeah. But treat yourself good too. Stop treating everyone good. Treat yourself good. My advice for you, Escher, is the first thing like what I noticed with you is you focus a lot on the bad stuff or what people's doing to you. And that's because life is trying to teach you to do the opposite. It's trying to teach you not to focus on what people do to you. And you see, and then this is the thing with life, the life lessons will keep repeating itself until you master what you need to. So literally, if you want to be happy in life, you have to stop reacting to what's done. If someone treats you like crap, that doesn't make you look bad, that makes them look bad.
Time to go.
You know what I mean? You don't look bad because someone's treating you bad. They look bad. They look like, yikes. They're toxic. Who wants to be around them? You know what I mean? And then this is the thing too, you gotta surround yourself by people that make you happy, or, well, not make you happy, but people that treat you good. Your life will never get better if you're in a environment where people just constantly, like, just make your life suck. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense for a flower to say, hey, I want to stay in this forest that's always on fire.
Time to go.
Go to another room then. Go outside. Lift weights. You literally don't have to stay there when your brother eats some avocados in front of you or whatever. You literally don't have to stay there. You could get up and walk away and do something else. You could ride a bike. You could get in shape. You could, like, I don't know how old you are, and I'm not asking, and don't say either. But you could literally, like, if you're old enough to get a job or to work and get a car and stuff and then go on trips, do it. Okay. Just go ahead and follow you.
Shine down.
But is he gonna, if you're on a bike, is he gonna follow you for 2 or 3 miles? Is he gonna follow you for 10 miles? Is he gonna follow you down a bike trail? Is he gonna follow you in a mall where there's security and people's like, you could just tell mall security, hey, this dude is harassing me. Is he gonna follow you through all that stuff? No, there's answers. There's ways to get away from toxic people. Okay, well, if you don't want to be around people, that's toxic towards you, start working. Make money while getting away from those people, right? You're making money and you're away from people that make you miserable. And then when they see you have enough money to move out and do whatever you want, then they're going to be like, hey, don't go. I didn't even mean to do that. I didn't even mean to do that sort of thing. Oh, you're in high school? Oh, let me tell you, man, high school sucks, dude. It's the worst. I know what you're going through, man, for real. This is the thing. I want to tell you guys something. If you guys are like this, hey, you know what, man? I'm not that smart, or I'm going through this, that, and this. I want to tell you guys something. Google, whenever you get the chance, go on the internet and Google Coral Castle. Google Coral Castle, right? There's this guy that had, I think, he had like a 4th grade education, and then he dropped out. This guy built an entire castle made out of coral. Now, let me break it down for you. Coral is hundreds and thousands of tons. And he did this in the old days, you know what I mean? Where there was no, like, heavy machinery. There was none of this stuff. And then this guy had to go, like, I think 10, 15 miles to get coral. And then guess what? He had to get it at the bottom of the ocean. Some guy with a 4th grade education built an entire castle out of coral. People say he learned how to manipulate gravity, because there's no other way he could lift all those tons of coral with no machinery or anything. This guy literally defied the laws of gravity and built that with a 4th grade education. And if he could do that,
Who says there aren't benefits to your life?
then literally the sky's the limit. But let me tell you, yes, high school really, it really sucks. And this is the thing, like how they say hormones, like it makes you feel like emotions to the extreme and stuff, yeah. But I'm telling you guys, never get down on yourself. And that's a good thing you guys are young too. You guys are young because guess what that means? You're learning all this stuff now while you're young. So literally when you guys are adults, you're going to be OP. You're going to be like overpowered adults that have all the answers to everything. You're masters at ingenuity, adaptation. You guys could literally just beat whatever's thrown at you. Like literally, you guys have a super massive head start because young people, like a majority of them, they don't think about all this stuff because they haven't gone through it yet, right? But you guys are going through it. And the reason you go through a lot is because you're supposed to be a leader. There's no followers here, boys. There's leading. And if you want to lead, guess what? You have to suffer. Look at Martin Luther King. Look at a lot of the people that got stuff done, right? They had to suffer. Look at COVID. Perfect example. COVID hit the whole world. Everyone suffered. And then they came up with those vaccines. You have to suffer to get the answers, man. And you have to accept that process. That's not something you can say, nah, I don't want to do that. You're going to be forced to do it. That's how life works. Well, you could work at Subway, man. And it's like I said, think about it. Escher, you could literally be working and get away from them. What are they going to do? Harass you at your job? They'll get the cops called on them. You know what I mean? They can't loiter and do all that. So they literally have to leave you alone while you make lots of money. And then you want to know what? By you leveling up as a person, your brother or whoever, if they're old enough or get older, they're going to be like, hey, Escher has hella bank, and I'm just wasting my time not getting no money. Escher like got like all kinds of money, and he doesn't have to deal with me. What am I doing with my life? And then guess what? He ain't gonna eat avocados in front of you anymore. He's probably gonna get a job. He's gonna be like, screw this, I ain't gonna let Escher do better than me. And then guess what? Some rivalries are good as long as it doesn't get toxic. It's motivation. You guys literally have the tools around you to prosper. You got youth. You're getting a head start with like the stuff I'm saying. And it's the thing too. Hey, you want to know why you're short-tempered? You want to know why you're short-tempered or some people are short-tempered? The reason you're short-tempered is because you have to learn how to be patient. How to not react. You see, this is the thing. You never want to react because people could literally control you, your actions, your life. They could control every aspect of you. Never ever react to what people do to you. Ever. When you react, that gives you no choice in the matter of what's done to you. Instead of react, you have to respond. When you respond, that means you took your time to think of a logical and smart answer how to solve a problem. That's how you win in life. Never react, and let me tell you. Me, I've reacted almost my whole life, and it's messed up a lot of parts of my life. Don't react. So if you're short-tempered, learn how not to react. And you gotta learn how to redefine what people do to you too. If someone calls you stupid, you put value in their words. Never take something that someone gives you, especially an enemy, right? Because they don't have your best interest. Never take what someone gives you. So if someone pushes you, just film them assaulting you. Put them in jail. If someone is, if someone calls you names, you put value in those words. Someone could tell you you look dumb, and you literally, in your mind, you could redefine what they told you. You could literally say, translate, this person's asking for my autograph. You could literally change what people tell you and redefine what they say to you. You don't have to accept what's just thrown at you. You know what I mean? Like, let's put it this way. Rug. What if I put, like, a hamburger with raw squid and, like, I don't know, a big watermelon on top? Something just absolutely that doesn't make sense and it's disgusting, and I say, eat this right now. You will look at me and say, are you out your damn mind? Hell no, I ain't doing that. Right? Okay. That goes the same with words, too. You don't have to accept the words people tell you. If they're trying to harm you, you don't have to take the words they're telling you. You could literally say, I'm not going to buy into this bullshit. They're powerless then. They could say, I could call this person a racist name and it doesn't even... Yeah, that's me. But someone could literally tell you, hey, someone could tell you, I hate you, and then you tell them, you know, my schedule's busy, and I'm probably going to go surfing later, and they're going to look at you like, what the hell? Like, did this person just completely ignore what I said, and then they told me what they wanted to do? And yeah, you literally control everything that interacts with you. You don't have to accept what people tell you or whatever.
Time to go.
That's how I look at it. If someone's negative towards me, that means whatever I want it to mean. You know what I mean? Like, these are all powerful tools that you guys can use in the future. And it literally gives you a head start on life. Just like, so like I said, just like you could refuse food, you can refuse whatever someone says to you that's toxic. If someone, their actions is toxic towards you, then find a way to make you money somehow. You know what I mean? Think how smart of a business this would be if someone came up with a business, like how there's all these toxic people, and then there's someone in their job is to say, hey, bully me. If you pay me, I'll let you bully me. You know how much money someone like that would make? And then they bully within that session. Like a bully psychiatrist or therapist. People literally go to this person and pay them money just to say stuff to them or yell at them or whatever, and they're just making thousands of dollars. That's just genius. That's like super genius. I mean, yeah, there's gonna be like its own like bad things that come with that, like crazy stuff, but literally, you could turn anything into it making you money. The fact that you trolled other Karen. Oh, thanks. Yeah, like I'm telling you, any problem that comes to you, literally ask yourself, how can this make me a lot of money? That's the smartest thing you could do. When there's a problem, guess what? You can make money off of it, right? Like, there was a guy that's a narcissist. He literally realized, hey, I'm a diagnosed narcissist, and yeah, so what did he do? He started a YouTube channel teaching people how to deal with narcissists. And he's making a lot of money. He turned his bad thing something that it's who he is. And he literally is making a grip of money, getting followers, everything. Dude's becoming rich, helping people. He changed something that was bad and turned it into money. It's crazy. And you guys could do that too. Literally, you guys could do that.
There is no escape.
Someone's harassing you, okay. I need to learn the law so I can learn how to make it work in my favor. You know what I mean? There's so much things you guys could do to turn things in your favor. And yeah, just make hella bank. Hell, I wish I did that back then. I always reacted to everything, man. And I took things hard too. Like me, I'm the type of person that hurts deeply. So when I get depressed, I get depressed. But like I said, I started recently turning that into, okay, how can I turn this into it bettering my life? That's what you guys need to do. Okay, you take care, man, and I wish you the best in life. Oh yeah, always speak blessings on yourself. Always speak good stuff because it manifests it. Your mouth is literally Aladdin's lamp that grants wishes. Be careful what you say.
Time to go.
But best of luck, man, and you take care. I gotta find these treasure chests, man. I hate this. I hate this, dude. It has to. I don't know where I'm missing them.
Time to go.
I just don't know. It has to be in these bushes. But it sucks. I can't just cut the bushes and then it's like it regrows like within like 20 seconds. Hell yeah, that would hurt. That's true. If someone's leg got cut off, hell yeah, that shit hurts.
Stabilize.
Man. But you know, I actually think that with how life is going, I think there's going to be like, you know in Star Wars how people have like cybernetic arms and stuff and limbs? It's going to get like that in the future. People's going to like be half human, have half machine parts. So folks with legs cut off, they're going to have like robot legs. And that's going to be lit. They're literally going to like just do all kinds of cool stuff. But yeet. Oh man. Like last time I got stuck on trying to find a treasure chest and stuff and I was like, man, I literally had to go offline and I had to like look at a video on how to find every treasure chest, and I think I might do that soon if I don't find other ones. I hope I find them though. Yeet. But is that a treasure chest or nah? Or nah. Yup, nah. Damn, I need like, need to get water or something. My throat is parched. My throat is parched. Wait, am I above this thing? Yeah, I'm above it.
Time to go.
Oh, what do you mean how? Does getting burned hurt? Yup. Does getting electrocuted hurt? Yup.
Illusion shattered.
Getting your leg cut off absolutely hurts. Because you have a severed body part in veins and nerves. It all just got disconnected. Yeah, that's gonna hurt, brother. A whole lot. A whole lot.
Stabilize.
There is no escape.
Or wherever the part that got cut off. It's your leg, that whole thing's gonna hurt. You know what I mean? And then when your wound is exposed to air, it causes more pain and uncomfortability. So yeah, you get your stuff cut off, man. That shit's gonna hurt, brother. Let me tell ya. I would hate for my shit to get cut off. Man, like my hand, I think I'll lose my mind. I gotta play video games, baby. I ain't got time for losing limbs. Brother, I just want this to be over with.
Stabilize.
Oh, bye-bye. He got wrecked. No treasure chest over there, brother. Damn, do I really gotta go up here though? Man, I'm gonna hate this. Damn, this cliff is high as F. But your leg got cut off. Yeah, it would just suck. And it would be painful. Super painful, brother. I think I gotta go to brother rehab. Just like Ella said, I gotta go to brother rehab. I say it way too much now. I got brothered, brother. I don't know where the F I am right now. Okay, so I gotta go up here. And then I could go down.
Time to go.
Gotta climb the side, brother. To the other side. Maybe there's there's something here. Nope. You gotta look at the comments. No, no, I won't, because you still got the rest of your body, right? Just because you got when you get your leg cut off, your leg ain't gonna feel pain. Like, the limb that got chopped off ain't gonna feel the pain, but the rest of your body will, because it's not attached anymore. We gotta go to the top. To the top of the mountain. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate that.
Follow the wind.
Okay, nothing over there. There we go. This is Oroku Saki, man. I hate when I can't find this stuff. Gotta go over here, see if there's anything. Wait. Oh no. Okay, I gotta go more out.
Time to go.
I don't think they would put it way out here. Because if they did, it would be super visible by now. I gotta go way out here though. No lie. Will I find the treasure chest? Thought I seen a mosquito for a second. You gotta search every nook and cranny in this game. What I could do is start collecting all the fruits and stuff within a vicinity, so I know if I don't see anything there, it's because I've been there. Oh, yikes.
Follow the wind.
I'm gonna search all of this place. This sucks. Yeah, I'm getting close to calling it, brothers. I hate running around looking like this. Like, all clueless. You know what I mean? That just ain't me. This is torture. There's nothing over there, so I don't want to beat them up. They're just minding their business. Yeah, I'm gonna do this off stream. This is
Time to go.
pretty lame. You guys just get to see me keep running and running out of stamina and yikers. Maybe I could use this. Where it at though? Brother,
Brings a smile to my
it
face.
does snitch. This game snitches with that compass. Yes, there is hope. I just need 2 more things, baby, 2 more. What? Oh no.
A fateful offering.
That sucks. That sure as hell. What, did that count? I don't think it did count. No, it didn't.
Follow the wind.
I just found out that I have 499 artifacts. Boy, you're sitting on a good amount. That's good. It's amazing. I got a big brain my way to the treasure chest. And it does not feel good. Damn. Nothing down here. Oh man, this sucks. I don't know. It might. Like I have it to where some comments it says I leave it to review. So if it's too naughty, then I might not let it show, but I would still react to what you said. You know what I mean?
Time to go. Follow the wind.
Please, game. Please. Is there a treasure chest out there? Ayaka. Oh, it said, shit. But that's an okay word here. It's fine with me. Shit.
I await your
This is so dummy dum dum. Dummy dum 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 dum. Yeah, like the reason I have it set that way with those settings is because I don't want it to like get too crazy. Because I've had people do like hate raids before. They come into my chat and then they start saying all this racist stuff out of nowhere, and I'm like, holy moly. Hate raids is not fun, let me tell you. And then they won't stop either. They'll have like 50 different accounts that just bombard you at once. And then it like makes your channel look like you don't have no control over it. And it's like people won't feel safe, you know what I mean? Yeah, hell yeah.
Time to go.
It gets really racist on here. I don't know what to do. Damn. Nothing over there, because it would have sensed it. Oh. This is not fun. I got an idea though. I could ask for hints from the girl. From the girly cakes. You know, actually I do. I live in a quiet neighborhood. Not ghetto or bad or anything. It's a blessing. Cause man, I lived in some ghetto places. And that was not fun. I gotta go on the outside perimeter. Nothing, huh? Holy smokes, I hate this. Because it's like a military area, people come in and out of the place a lot, so it might be empty one day and then like the next day someone's moving in. That's how the military is. People's always constantly being stationed and moving to places. Yeah. It's probably probably a ghetto place. Yeah. Or ghetto people living in the area. Yeah. Please, have mercy on me, game. Oh, that's pretty old. Did you know that houses are affected by gravity? Like, you would think that it's not, but even if you build the most nicest house, eventually gravity will destroy it. It'll press down the roof constantly until it finally breaks. People think when you build a house, it's just gonna stay that way, but it's not true. Concrete breaks due to gravity over age, cracks. So concrete ain't safe. I learned all this from my teacher in art class. And then some stuff that you would think is solid, it's not solid. There was these pillar looking things that looked like it was made of real stone. And it wasn't. It was hollowed out. I learned a lot in my art class. Oh, it was? Oh, that's cool.
Time to go.
Brother, I don't know what to do. This game's driving me insane. It's driving me insane. Insane. It's driving my brain insane. Brother. It's not cool. Let me tell you, you want to know what cool is? Knowing it's safe. It's been rebuilt, so things have been reinforced in that house. That's a good thing. You don't want no rundown slum house. That's like fire hazards and mold and stuff. You don't want that. So trust me. But I say that's cool. That house has been rebuilt. It's been they repaired a lot. Yeah, you see, but that's the thing. Well, it depends on what you believe in. If you believe in, like, God and all that, then, there's no such thing as lost spirits of children, family members, all that. Once you die, you're dead and you're in purgatory awaiting judgment. Some people think there's Valhalla. It just depends. But if you're just going basically off like Bible stuff, there's only demons and creatures that we can't see because our eyes can't see all spectrums of light.
Take flight.
So those things can see us, but we can't see them. They're invisible. And then they can physically interact with us too and possess us and all kinds of stuff. Because they're formless, they're energy, so they could go inside our body through becoming energy.
Time to go.
Very creepy stuff. And I learned a whole lot about that. They can leave markings on your body so they can enter it. There's a lot of stuff spirits could do. But it's not like spirits and how people think, oh, this person died 50 years ago, it's haunted. No, they're dead and they can't interact with you. Like, so if people think ghosts exist, well, according to biblically, they don't exist. You're literally dead. And your energy is pulled out of your body and you're awaiting judgment. Your essence, let's put it that way, your essence is like your soul. I cannot find this damn treasure chest anywhere, dude. Like, I've checked both sides, dude. Well, what is this? But demons, I believe they're real. They're the what people say spirits. They're the only ones left behind. And trust me, you don't want to interact with stuff like that. Really dangerous. Very scary, dangerous stuff too. Oh man. I don't know what to do. I feel like giving up. Oh. I literally missing like 2 treasure chests, I think. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fight the boss. I'm gonna fight the boss. Water one, and then I'm going to head out. Then I'll get that other thing online. No, I seen that game, but like the stuff that I know about spirits and stuff, like it's a lot different than people think it is. Like there's demons that can put their energy inside the house, and then it can make the floor throb like a beating heart.
The campaign begins.
The wood in your house, it could store energy and memory because it was once living, so it could store energy in it still, and demons could store their energy in woods and stuff. There's just a whole bunch of stuff.
Shine down. Illusion
It just comes down to what someone believes, so.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh my god.
There is no escape. Let's light it up. Go, go, baby.
Solidify.
Illusion shattered.
Solidify.
Let's light it up. Torn to oblivion. Shine down. Bet you can't keep up with me.
I gotta go for 3 frickin' times of this shit now.
Let it rain.
Oh my god, I barely got it. Hog. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. Dun, dun, dun. I'll try. Make it to the church on time. Monologue. Okay, well, I got her up. Well, Escher, I teleport over here. Well, thank you for joining me today. Truly appreciate it. Thank Rug for joining too. That was
Sounds good to me.
good healing talk. But yeah, everyone, I hope you have a lovely day. Shout out to J Koopa. Lovely night as well to everyone. You guys take care of yourself, man, and remember, treat yourself good, because you're the only one that can treat yourself as good as you want to be treated, you know what I mean? People could try, but you know how to love yourself the best. Anyways, you guys take care, and I'll catch you later. See ya.